Like, I have a hard time holding my camera and talking. Alright, what's up guys? So today's video is a what I eat in a day. I haven't done one of these in so long, so I thought I'd take you along my day and show you guys what I'm eating. Today is a medium carb day. So if you guys don't know what that is, I carb cycle, so I just started that like a few weeks ago. And basically you change your carb amounts every day. So today is a medium carb day. We are Wednesday, and I'll show you guys what I'm eating. On medium carb days or high carb days, I basically have not a lot of fat, high carbs, and like a regular amount of protein. So I'll show you guys stuff like that. If you guys do enjoy these types of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll show you guys more what I eat in a day on different days. So right now I'm cooking up breakfast. It is 11:40, so it's a little late. But I just did my cardio, that's why I'm a little bit gross. So I'll show you guys what I'm eating. Basically I'm cooking up some egg whites. So I've got 3/4 cups of egg whites right here. Alright, so along with my egg whites, I have oats. So this is half a cup of oats. You see my scale. I do weigh everything to make sure it's accurate. So I have a half a cup of oats. I've got 100 milliliters of cashew milk. So basically, this just makes it thicker when you're going to cook it in the microwave. So I like to use this. It has like really low calories, like 25 calories. It has only 1 protein and 1 carb for 1 cup, but I have half of that, so basically it's negligible. So I have that. A trick for you guys if you want to, so a trick for you guys if you want to increase the volume of your oats, if you're not eating a lot of it, is if you put a bit of baking powder, and when you put in the oven, it will rise a little bit, so you guys can have like more volume on, let's say, like low carb days. But today I don't really need it, so I'm not gonna put it inside, but it is a good trick for you guys. This is half a cup of oats with some cashew milk, 30 grams of raspberries, 15 grams of strawberries, and 45 grams of banana. Just 3/4 cups of egg whites and some coffee, and I'll just eat that. Alright, so I haven't really talked about what my macros are and how I go about my carb days. So if you guys are like people that do count macros, stuff like that, basically I use my MyFitnessPal, and I know what my macros are for the day. So today my macros are at 105 protein, I've got 150 carbs, and I have a like 11 grams of fat. The fat just comes from like some of the foods I eat, so they come from that. So I try to cut the most fat possible on these days, and so basically I have like an idea of what I'm going to eat, but I do play a bit with my foods as long as they come out to the same number. So it's a bit of a flex diet, although it is a kind of a regimented diet. So I count my macros like that. That way I'm able to like incorporate foods that I want to have on those days. It is easier to incorporate some foods on high carb days or medium carb days than it is when you have really low carbs. So I would do that on that day, and yeah. I use my MyFitnessPal and enter everything. Ignore these numbers because they're not correct. My diet changes every day, so they're not accurate. But, so I separate them by meals, so I eat 4 to 5 meals a day. So my first meal, I just put everything there, and then if you turn the screen, you can see all your macros. So I've had already 322 calories, I've used up 49 carbs, 3 fat, and 28 protein. So that's that, really. I thought I would address something before I continue showing you guys along my days. So this is something that all the YouTubers I watch that show their foods and talk about their macros have talked about, and I thought it'd be important for me to talk about it also on my channel. So like today, I'm giving you guys my macro breakdown. So the amount of carbs, amount of fat, and amount of protein I'm eating in a day, which can equate to the amount of calories I'm eating. That being said, those numbers will not work for you. So if you guys do copy those numbers and eat it won't work for you. It won't work for you for many reasons. One of them being these numbers have been calculated for me. They've been calculated according to my height, my weight, the amount of muscle I have, the amount of fat I have, how much fat I want to lose, what type of regimen I want, how much I work out, according to the fact that I do cardio in the morning, so I burn calories in the morning, I burn calories at night when I weight train. So these numbers are specific to me. So if you guys were to copy those numbers, you would not get the same results I'm going to get. These calories might be too high for you, might be too low for you. You might be burning more calories than I do in a day, and so on. So copying those numbers are not beneficial for you or for anyone. I am sharing those numbers with you guys because I think it's fun to be able to start seeing how like the food is calculated itself, which is what I find interesting when I used to, or when I watch other YouTubers, it's fun to see how these numbers like add up and how they equate to a certain diet. So it's fun to see how you can play with your foods and how much food you can eat on a certain diet. So I feel like it's educational and it's fun, and I want to make a bit of educational content on my channel according to what I know. My sweet potatoes are ringing. So that being said, just don't copy my numbers because they won't work for you, so it might be frustrating in the long run. Alright, so I'm up for my second meal of the day. So I'll show you what that is. Basically, usually I have fish, but I don't really feel like having fish right now, so I'll probably have it later or like some other time. So I'll show you guys what I'm eating. I'm having 100 grams of sweet potatoes. They're cooked without oil, just salt and pepper. I have here 100 grams of tempeh. I have got some coffee again. This is just a black coffee. And I have some water. This is a Starbucks container for water. I don't know how to call it. I do eat this with ketchup, so I've got some ketchup with me, and yeah. Alright, so I want to talk a bit about my water intake. So I try to drink between 3 to 4 liters of water a day. I know it sounds like a lot, but like I feel like the recommended amount for someone is between like 2 and 3 liters, like on a regular day. So if you're working out, I feel like it makes so much sense to drink more water because you're like burning energy and like losing water and sweating it out and stuff. So I carry around with me like bottles of waters or containers like this. This one's from Starbucks, and I just count my water. Also, I watch a lot of YouTubers that are in like fitness, and they try to drink a gallon. I think a gallon is like 3.8 liters or something like that of water. So I do that, and I drink a lot of coffee. Like you'll often see me around with coffees like this, black coffees, espressos. So those are dehydrators. So I feel like if you're gonna drink a lot of coffee, it makes sense to drink a lot of water. So a tip for you, just carry water with you in class and stuff like that. It kind of forces you to drink water, and then you don't realize how much water you've drank. And not only that, you get thirstier like the more you drink, I find. So like I always had a hard time drinking water, and I feel like it's like such a small like sacrifice to do, like drink water. Like it's so simple, and like there's a million benefits like for your skin, for your digestive system and everything. But once you start getting the habit of drinking a lot of water, it becomes easy. Like you start getting thirsty and stuff. So that's my tip for you. And also hunger. If you're hungry, drinking water, often you're just thirsty and not hungry, so you think you're hungry. So if you drink water, you realize that you're not as hungry as you thought you were. So that's a tip for you. Alright guys, so we've made it to meal 3 of the day. It is now 6 p.m. So it's still bright out because it's still like kind of summer. And so I'm in my solarium, I'm cooking my 3rd meal. What I like to do is basically, this meal is a protein shake with applesauce. So what I like to do though for this meal is make protein pancakes. To make protein waffles. So basically the way I do that is that I grab my protein powder. So I use this one. And I don't like to make protein shakes with this specific powder because I find it tastes funny. Just a vanilla one. So this is the vanilla Isoflex from Almax. So I take that, I take a scoop of that, but I don't take a full scoop. So basically what I try to do is that I equate to the same amount of protein. So 1 protein scoop is usually 27 grams of protein. I do 22 grams of it, so that gives me less than 22 grams of protein. And then I take some egg whites, 63 grams of this, put that together, mix it all up, put a bit of baking powder, put it in my waffle maker, and I eat waffles instead. I also am eating applesauce. So I buy the unsweetened applesauce at the grocery store. But instead of having 3/4 cups like I usually have, today I'm gonna have half a cup because I used some of my carb macros this morning for my strawberry and raspberries. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Basically I saw this on Amanda Bucci's YouTube channel. She's like my inspiration. I just love her channel. She has a fitness channel, so I watch that all the time, and she always makes these waffles. I also don't use normal syrup. I use Walden Farms because I've already seen this is a 0-calorie sweetener, so I use this. And yeah, 22. Then I zero it out, grab egg whites. You can also do this with an actual egg. I don't do it today because the egg has 5 grams of fat, but you can. It makes it creamier also. So I'll go for 63 grams of this. Good enough. And then I'll add a pinch of this. So your batter should have like this consistency type of thing. So you just mix it all up and it's thick. I like to make these waffles. A, it is more voluminous when you're eating. B, I prefer eating food rather than drinking my calories, so drinking my protein shake is less fun for me. So I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna put this in my waffle maker. And I use coconut oil spray, so I just spray my waffle maker. So try to get it crispy, so this makes a pretty thick one. Alright, so this is my next meal. I have my waffle, my applesauce, and some water. Got my next meal. This comes out to like, the waffle is about 27 grams of protein. The applesauce I think is 15 carbs, so I remember. So I'm gonna eat that and I'll catch you for my last meal of the day right before I go train. I do train at night. Alright, so I just got back from the gym. It is now 11:15, so I'm gonna start getting ready for bed. I have school tomorrow. That's all I ate for today. I ate the meal that I showed you guys, so that was 100 grams of fish, a cup of broccoli, I think, yeah, a cup of broccoli, and 3/4 cups of rice. So I ate that, and now I'm home. I'm just gonna drink water and go to bed. I have school tomorrow morning, so I have to get up quite early, and it is freezing. Like, fall is coming so soon. Like, I was wearing my denim jacket, a like Vans shirt, my leggings, and I absolutely froze. So fall is coming. It is 13 degrees outside right now, so it's quite cold. And yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like videos like this, so I know to make more, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.